fifth leading X trip. It's October of 2015. Absolutely beautiful space that we're in right now called Labyrinth Canyon. And this is a pretty unique trip. It's a little bit of a smaller group, and it's a group that some folks knew each other coming in, but there's a lot of experience on this trip. We've got folks that have served on their local boards and national boards for national bleeding disorder foundations. We have an executive director. We have a medical professional. We've got folks that have been part of the National Youth Leadership Institute, folks that have helped to raise money for large nonprofits, all in the bleeding disorder community. And so we wanted to do something a little bit different.
So Pat gave us a really cool challenge at the beginning of the trip, and it was to really kind of figure out like a need in the community that's not being met, and ideas of how to meet that need.
Spots that are missing or content that isn't necessarily covered, whether it's, chapters providing programs or farmer, whoever.
I think there are several needs in the community, but I think one of the main ones that kind of needs to be addressed sooner rather than later is actually depression. I feel like it was a very common thread between a lot of us on this trip. And it's just difficulties with our hemophilia. It's not always an easy thing to deal with. It can be very hard sometimes and very lonely at times, and you have to work through things that other people don't have to.
And this is a group of really, high-functioning individuals who have done some amazing stuff and are huge supports themselves in this community. But they've felt pain and they've felt sadness, and they've been challenged by their disorder, and they've had times where they didn't feel supported.
For me personally, I wasn't very connected with the community. So I had to fight through a lot of, trying to do infusions, which I didn't really like to do. I don't think anybody really likes to. Struggling with bleeds and not treating because I didn't want to do it, and I felt so different than other people. And it was a pretty tough time for me. But once I actually got involved in the community and camp, and then got involved in the outdoors, I kind of was able to find my place and my purpose, I guess you'd call it, in life, and it's been better since then. But it would have been nice to kind of work through that before, and maybe not even gone through it if I had some other tools and maybe some guidance.
We just went around the group and talked about it, and everyone kind of had somewhat of a similar experience, it seemed.
It's rare that we get the chance to sit and be in a space where we don't check our phones for a week, and we don't have to engage with all of the normal distractions of the outside world. And so it's a pretty neat place to get creative.
The outdoors is just such an amazing place to turn. I don't know, it's just fun to see where your feet can take you. You can walk all over the place and just see these gorgeous views and incredible places and experience such cool things. And it's nice to be away from the bustle of life and just take a deep breath and relax a little bit. And with the way we have hemophilia treatment now, it opens up the whole world to you. So why not go see it?
there'd been a challenge put out to try infusing maybe in a different place, and one of those places for us on this trip would be on the water in a canoe. And so 2 of us were able to infuse preventatively in the canoe, and it was a lot easier actually than I thought it was going to be. So I can now more confidently put that out there, that you can really do this wherever you need to, and where you are shouldn't limit your ability to treat yourself. So yeah, it was exciting for me to prove that to myself too. I mean, we all have our space where we usually do that, kitchen table, you know, wherever it is, and to be able to expand that space to pretty much anywhere you go is freeing. So hopefully other people will see that and try that and expand their world that way.
It's magic. It's magic juice.
Whoa, it's magic.
People are gonna get a show.
I did it on an airplane once, and the lady sitting next to me was pretty freaked out.
You did? That's brave. Did you tell her what you were doing, or what did you say?
Yeah, I just said, you know, I got this. Don't freak out. One's like 1,000, the other's 500.
Did I miss it?
And it's,
No,
yeah, it's-
there she is.
Do you want me to look at her?
Double
Oh, yeah. Let's go out. Yeah, you can.
Stay on target.
There she goes.
What are you doing, dude?
I like your tourniquet. Nice job.
I made him personally get this kind of tourniquet for me.
It was easier than I thought. You know, you realize you don't need even that much space. You just need basically just need to get your head around, this is where I'm going to do this.
It was cool.
How'd it go?
It went well. There's a lot of moving parts. Boats are moving around a lot, but it was pretty sweet. Not too bad at all. It was nice. Sun came out right when it was happening, so it's convenient.